Wow, it's been a day to remember for the Manchester United fans who've been forced to watch from home for the last 18 months. And actually, they're making the most of being in here. They're basically refusing to leave. The whole corner here is still full of fans cheering and making noise. So Des is going to do his best to try and ask some questions that the players can hear. So let's get some instant reaction. Mason Greenwood and Bruno Fernandes are pitchside among the fans. Des.
Thanks, Jake. I've got Bruno Fernandes and Mason Greenwood down here. Noisy Old Trafford. What a start to the season, Bruno. That was full of... Mason, were you riding this wave of noise?
Yeah, it was excellent, and the fans were amazing today, and I'm so happy we won today, and the fans are back.
2 goals, 3 goals today, Bruno, so I'm running you down that. I have to say, fantastic goals, but also Paul Pogba's performance in these goals as well was amazing.
I think most part of the times people discuss about the quality of Paul, but the quality of him is not in discussion. We know what he can do. And today showed that it's really important for us. It will be important, and we know we can expect this kind of games and performance from Paul.
A very important goal from you as well, because the equaliser had just been scored and United had an instant response.
Yeah, again, we kept our heads. It was a good goal by Leeds, but we were happy that the boys played well, and I'm happy with my goal today.
Bruno, what was it, 28 goals last season? You're well on the way already this season.
I always said my achievement every season is being better than the last one. So every goal, assist or performance I do, I want to do better and better. And I start with 3 goals, but it's a long way.
Manchester United lost too many matches at home last season. You need this to be a fortress now.
Yeah, I agree. It's amazing. The fans are singing all night long, and I'm sure they're happy with the 3 points.
And of course, Sancho had a nice debut today, and we saw the welcome for Varane. It's building nicely for Manchester United. This has been a fantastic start.
Oh, of course, we know the quality of the players who come in now, but the team was already really good. We showed it last season. We don't achieve the trophies, but I think the team was growing up, and this season we have for sure to do better than last season.
So this is a statement. You mean business this season?
The statement is today was Leeds, and now from now until next game will be Southampton. This has to be our focus, game by game, and we will conquer something with this mentality.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Bruno with a match ball as well. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah, you might have had to turn the volume up on your television to try
down
to try and hear what they were saying, or even turn it down maybe. But listen, if ever you deserve to have 20,000 people standing a few feet away calling your name, today Bruno Fernandes deserves that.
Oh, he was excellent in everything he'd done. We were talking, we were on the sidelines licking our lips, me and Joe, about some of the things that he was doing in terms of he wants to hurt the opposition every time he gets the ball. He's testing, he's asking defenders, are you in the right position? Because once he gets an opportunity with a half a yard of space to put the ball in dangerous areas, he never disappoints. He might get it wrong the odd time here and there, but he keeps on trying and keeps on trying, and that's why he gets the goals and assists he does.
He runs forward, he plays forward. He's a high tariff player. Everything's high risk. You have the confidence to do that. And he doesn't just do it when he's 4-1 up, 5-1 up. He does it consistently throughout the season, throughout the career. That's a lovely finish. The touch and the finish, they ain't got enough credit there. To bring it down with the right foot and control the volley with the left foot. Gets a bit of luck off the goalkeeper. It was an outstanding finish for the first goal.
I mean, I just love watching him play, because you see, you've got players that play safe. He doesn't play safe. He plays on the edge all the time. And Pogba, 4 assists today, by the way. Into a player that people are saying is unhappy. He didn't look like someone unhappy today, played with a smile on his face. And the big thing about Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, when this game went a bit flat after half-time when Leeds scored, those 2 players came alive. That's what you want in them moments. Big players come alive at them times.
Big players, big personalities, big characters, and they found a way to play to each other. This as well, Reed, just that volley, over your shoulder, when you've got to get your body shape right, and you've got to hit it at the right moment with the laces. He knows where the goal is. It don't move. It's an unbelievable strike. What a performance from him today. Not just the goals, Jake. Everything about his performance was outstanding.
I think we got Mr. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer joining us here. How you doing?
Okay.
You good?
Right,
Well,
yeah.
congratulations. That's not a bad way to start a season, is it?
Well, that's this is football with the fans full of excited youngsters and older people and players enjoying themselves.
You know, we were just talking about Bruno Fernandes before you walked in. Both our guests were saying he's got such bravery about his play. He tries something, it might not come off, but he'll try again and again until it does.
Yeah, he's a risk taker. He's always been he's a Man United player. You know, when you're a forward at Man United, you need to have confidence, a little bit of arrogance, and take risks. And when you got the quality he's got, of course, players give him some decent chances as well, to be fair.
What was exciting for me today was seeing what was coming off the bench, what's not even on the pitch. What you produced today was a great, exhilarating performance, but are you excited by the depth that we're now seeing? That's something that's been questioned over the last couple of years.
Of course, there's 8 or 9 players there that's not here today. You got a bench with quality, so of course we've done well in the summer window. Rafael come in today as well, which I think gave the crowd a boost and the players. So
Gave me a boost.
yeah, you're excited, of course.
Oh, good.
Ollie, what did it mean for the players today to have all the fans back? Are they buzzing in the dressing room now?
Yeah, of course, but some had to go for drugs tests and all sorts, so it's a bit subdued because, you know, there's the next game. There's always the next game. This is one great start, fantastic. For me, this is the way I want to see my team play.
Yeah.
It's not just because it's Leeds, but I want to see them running, going forward, taking risks. And we look fit, to be fair, and some of these players haven't played more than 45 minutes.
And that's something that was questioned before the game by a lot of people, saying that could be a problem. Leeds are a fit side, etc. Just moving on to Paul Pogba, 4 assists today.
4 assists, not
ridiculous,
bad.
ridiculous return. But what does that mean for Paul Pogba? A lot of question marks about him and his future, etc. What's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanting from Paul Pogba?
I've had a great relationship with Paul all the time since he was a kid, and today was just about go out there, enjoy yourself, because he had 45 minutes against Everton, which were not his best. But today we just gave him the freedom of roaming wherever you want the ball.
Is that the kind of information you give him and he responds best to, when there's that little bit of freedom in his game to be able to move and pick up spaces?
Well, I think that all the best players would want to feel our trust in them and confidence, and Paul is one of them who can create moments out of nothing, so strong, and I was impressed by his fitness, so that's a good sign.
Ollie, a theme of your game we picked up on, was you allowing your midfielders? It seems to me they just kept picking holes. Forward runs seemed to be from even McTominay early on, getting in behind. It was fantastic from you today.
Yeah, I think, you know, the template, we played miles better today than what we did last season when we won 6-2, but Scott running on, of course, that was a big thing. He's not played more than 20 minutes this pre-season. He's played centre-back in them 20 minutes, so it was one of those that you just kept him under wraps because you knew that this was a game for him.
Is that a difference to this season? That's a little tweak that we kind of noticed during the game, in that last season was probably more 2 holders staying there, where this season you're letting someone like Scott use his legs and get on.
You have to. At home, you have to get that man up there, and Scott is one of those who times his arrival great, like Scholes did, for example, and them too, because they're 2 different human beings. And Scott is a beast physically. He can run all day. He's now a proper man out there, and I thought he was excellent.
You've got Sancho coming in, you've got Varane coming in. What do they give you that maybe wasn't here before with these 2 new signings?
You've said depth in squad, quality, having players coming on. Of course, Rafael, with his experience, he's won the Champions League a few times, World Cup. He's got pace, stature. I've got 2 very good centre-backs here today. And
Lindelof was outstanding today.
Yeah, I think Victor's has had so much criticism, but for us it's so important.
What can we expect before the transfer window closes in terms of any more business from you?
No, I think anything from now is a bonus. I can't say we're going to do more, but you know, you never know in football, but that would be a bonus.
Just a small mention about playing at home today. It took you 5 attempts to win your first home match here at Old Trafford last season. And I know that last season there was lots of highs. You finished second, you got to the final of the Europa League. Home form, I know, is something you want to improve on, so you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, of course. You know, we've said it, football without the fans is different. We had a season unbeaten away from home. That's unprecedented, really, when you're with fans. So for us, home form's going to be so much better this year.
Okay, well, that was certainly a high performance. So well done, congratulations. And,
thank you. Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck for the rest of the
All
season.
best, man.
Thanks. Thank you.
Cheers. Don't steal the mic. Thank you. Perfect. Impressive. I mean, impressive the way he talks, impressive the squad he's putting together. It feels like there's a real energy starting to build now, from the players that started to the man who was on the pitch holding his shirt up before the game to the manager confidently chatting to us.
I mean, he's delighted. When I asked him the question about the dressing room, because for a fan just to come back into a stadium like this, you're buzzing. So it's a bit of players who have 18 months where it's a few fans here and there, but mainly none. And to play, perform and win like that, they're going to be buzzing. His job now is to get them back down to earth and get ready for the next game.
Is it though? Do you want them back down to earth, or do you just want to allow this to bubble up and infect everyone?
I think you let that. There's energy in this stadium. You can't suppress that. But then it's about coming back down to reality, but also then showing the boys this is what got you to that point. This is what whipped this crowd into a frenzy. This is what got the fans singing the lads' names at the end of the game for 5 minutes beyond the final kickoff. You've got to get on them moments and keep them, and then keep pushing them into the players' mindsets to say, okay, don't forget these little details. This is what got you there. And it's important. We spoke about the first game of the season, how important that is for you as individuals, but also for you as a team to get off on the right footing. Man United today got off on the best footing they could have done. Introduced a new players to the crowd, got players on the score sheet, the important players doing their bits. Couldn't have had a better ask for a better start.
If Ole's writing the script, he would have written it before and it would have played out exactly how he wanted it on the pitch. Everything went perfect. I think they sent out a statement there. I don't think this is a full storm for Man United. The more I was driving up the motorway today thinking about it, the firepower they got, and then what I see on the pitch, outstanding. They'll be challenging.
Do you know what? I actually was questioning, is the depth... sometimes you get carried away with the media. Chelsea have bought and done really well. Man City have gone and got Grealish. But Man United, when I look at it now, the amount of players that weren't there, like Lingard, Rashford, Cavani didn't even play. Sancho didn't start today. Martial's waiting in the wings. There's a lot of players who are going to be fighting just to get on the bench, let alone in the first 11.
And the key now is to take this into the next few games. I remember you actually saying that sometimes a new player would arrive at Old Trafford and they'd celebrate a win. And you and a few others would explain, we don't celebrate wins at this football club. We celebrate trophies. But actually, if you take a look at the upcoming fixtures, without any disrespect to the teams they're about to play, I mean, that is a nice-looking set of fixtures for Man United.
Ole will be looking at that. I know, like we alluded to, he didn't win his first home game till November. That set of fixtures there is so winnable. You know, and then you could be going into the 8th or 9th game at top of the league, which Manchester United wouldn't have experienced for many, many years, where they have a start like this. So it's all looking rosy for Manchester United at the moment. And the business has been great. And he didn't say there wouldn't be no more business. He said maybe. So imagine adding another little sprinkle, another little player into that squad, into the mix. All of a sudden, you're looking at this club thinking, yeah, they can do it.
I think sometimes you've got to... I mean, I do get carried away, and I allow myself to get carried away.
Noticed.
And it's important that you should get carried away sometimes, but you've still got to say, you know what, listen, it's one game, it's what you wanted at the start, let's go again. It's about building momentum. That's the word, the key word for any season if you're going to be successful. You've got to build momentum. This is a great start to that, but they've got to continue that. You can't let that fall by. And them set of fixtures, every single one of them on that picture there was winnable.
Reid, you know, like you've got to keep it in the can, but even looking for things to criticise today, like or positions, well, that might be a bit difficult there if he gets injured. You look round, then you look at the bench, and I couldn't find anything to worry about.
Yeah. But that's because we're looking through rose-tinted glasses. We're sitting here thinking everything looks rosy. You get a couple, and then the people that come in don't hit the ground running. Then you start thinking, hold on, we should have gone in the window, should have got X, Y, and Z. But no, listen, I think you've got to just be happy with how it started. Roll on now.
Okay.